Namaskaram. I welcome you all with love and gratitude. I hope all of you are doing great and learning something new every day. I also hope that Self-Talk Show is contributing to your self-improvement journey, and if that's a yes, then please do share your experience tagging Self-Talk Show on social media. As you know, Self-Talk Show has its presence on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and now on YouTube as well. I would love to hear from you. So with this being said, allow me to introduce to our today's very special guest, Simon Gibbons, an award-winning actor and presenter. His work includes leading and supporting roles in film and television in Family Matters, Your Eyes on Me, and Webcrawler. A passionate filmmaker, a producer, a brilliant speaker also featured on 101 The Gatekeepers. He's also coming up with his online showbiz Real Talk, wherein Simon will be interviewing various entrepreneurial performers. His vision and mission of empowering and inspiring performers to discover their inner hero led to the foundation of London Performing Arts of Self-Expression Academy that helps artists to tap into their potential and create their own brand and inspire the world with their impeccable performance. He also helps and empowers other people out there to reach their financial dreams with an online e-learning program that he's part of. Its mission is to help people enjoy financial freedom. Simon will be educating us on how taking charge of your life can lead you to achieving your dreams and desires into reality. He will be sharing his life's experiences, tips and tricks to help you achieve your dreams and goals. So let us hear him out and adopt a few practices suggested by Simon.
This is the story about me taking control. This is the story of how putting in a few disciplines into my life and truly reaching down deep into my soul that I could truly reach my potential in life and create the things that I've always dreamed of. Taking control of your life can be a very daunting prospect, but by adding in a few disciplines, you can truly believe it and truly do it. My name is Simon Gibbons and I'm the Magnetic Geezer. So I'm going to tell you a background about me. So I originally come from Chinkford, northeast London. I was brought up in a family where 9 to 5 was kind of like the norm. You only way to make money was, going out, working 5 days a week, get a proper job, do that sort of thing. And that was the only way you could make money. But then the thing is, you go out there, you do these jobs. You might be in a contract job for 5 days a week. And what you truly get out of it, you might be in a well-paid job where you could make a lot of money, but what you're going to get out of it and what you're left with at the end of the day, not much of a life, is it? So it's kind of like these are like you're like hanging around with the sort of people where they say, oh, thank God it's Friday. I didn't want to hang around with them sort of people anymore. You kind of like look forward to the weekends, but then that's normal. But I wanted to put in a few things into my life where I could truly enjoy it. I've truly reached. I'm not saying that I've reached my max yet, because there's still a long way to go. But I'm truly on the right path now, and I'm truly enjoying it. So my background, I come from a performing arts creative background. I always enjoyed acting, music, that sort of thing. I used to love doing it at school. I went to college, done a performing arts diploma in BTEC, and I went to drama school. My acting, I'm an award-winning actor, presenter, speaker, and I'm the founder of the London Performing Arts of Self-Expression Academy, LPA. My acting work, I have a lot of stage experience. I've done a lot of stage roles over the years. I work a lot in film now and commercial. It takes a lot to get to a stage, but for things to change, as Jim Rome once said, you have to change. For things to change, you have to change. And I always say you need the pain barrier you have to go through a lot, the pain barrier, and the pain barrier can be a trigger. I don't think people can truly change or take control of their life until they've had that painful moment. And for me, I can't quite pin down an exact moment, but I know there might have been certain moments when I was in my early 20s or mid 20s. This went on for quite a while where, just working in these jobs and not fulfilling my potential. I'd always gone to acting classes. I'd always done Amadram back in the day. But I wanted to find ways of making money out of something that I truly enjoy. And the pain barrier can play such a vital role. So I'd say first, you would need a trigger. And the pain barrier is always the very important one. What sort of stuff are you going through that will make you feel that pain and to make you want to change? Because no one else can change you. Only you can change yourself at the end of the day. So the turning point for me, I always put it down to, I think it was New Year's Day 2015. And I was walking down Church Street in Stoke Newington. And I saw this sign in the window and it said meditation. And I looked in the window and I thought, that's a sign. That is what I truly needed, meditation. Over all these years, I had overcomplicated things in my head. I'd graduated from drama school. But I was at the point, I didn't know what way my career was going to go, how I was going to make money. Things getting a bit complicated in personal life and relationship-wise, but I'd overcomplicated things so much in my head that what I truly needed to start off this process, the turning point was, I needed to calm my mind. I truly needed to calm my mind because my mind the chatter in our heads is just absolutely nuts. It's crazy. And as Bob Proctor would say, God bless him, your paradigm is running the show, and my paradigm was running my show. It's a limited belief of thoughts. So at first I needed to calm my mind. I really need to calm my mind. So I got into meditation for a couple of years and that was truly amazing, experiencing meditation. But how did I take control? Well, to start with, I had to eliminate old habits that didn't serve me. And some of us, if you're in autopilot, you won't know that you have habits that are running the show. These habits can be truly damaging habits. And it's the way that you're wired up sometimes, I truly believe, because it's not our fault that we're wired up in a certain way. And we're wired up in the same way since we were born into this world. It can be the conditioning from our parents, the conditioning from the friends that we hang around with, the conditioning of the outside world. That always plays a part as well. So eliminating old habits is not an easy thing to do. It really is not. But it all starts with the mindset. And to start with, on the mindset, you have to work on it. You truly have to work on it. Be aware, I'd say, of your crowd that you're with. They do say you become the person you truly want to. You can become the person that you are by the most people that you hang out with. So I'd say right now, if you want to change your life, I'd check who you are hanging around with. It can be, count on your fingers the 5 people that you hang around with and see, are them people empowering you? Are they bringing you down, or are they empowering you? Because if you want to become a success, you want to hang around with the people who empower you. You want to get somewhere, you need to be hanging around with the right people. And I made slow, subtle changes in my surroundings also with the people I hang around with. I remember I used to hang around with a certain crowd who always used to like to drink a lot. I still like having the odd social drink with like friends, but I used to hang around with a very, proper, loved, heavy drinking crowd. And one day I think I walked into one of my local Weatherspoons and I just thought, geez man, this this place is full of bums. I'm like, if I want to change and I want to be in better surroundings, why don't I try and sit in a place that's more trendy than just my local Wetherspoons all the time? So I made changes in my crowd, and that was truly important for me. So eliminating old habits. Before you can install the new habits, you really have to eliminate the old habits that don't serve you. So that's the first stage, I would say. Working on mindset is very important, but I'm going to get to that in a second. So eliminating my old habits. So I had to replace them with new ones, installing new ones to win in life. I need to install new habits to win. If you think when we grow up, we go to school, we learn a lot of things, all this stuff, whether it's right or wrong. If you think about it, when we're at school, some of the stuff served us. And then if you also think about it, a lot of stuff at school that we learn does not serve us really. I mean, doing a science class, unless you want to become a scientist, Bunsen burner, that sort of thing, it's just crazy. It's are you going to use them sort of skills? You have to get to the stage before you can learn more. You have to unlearn. So unlearn and then relearn. So it's difficult because you learn all this stuff, but you have to unlearn every single thing that you've learned and then relearn it all. So I started my relearning when I went to personal development events. So that day when I was walking down Church Street, not only did I take on meditation, I started going to personal development events, meeting all these amazing coaches and hanging around with these amazing people who are truly ambitious like me. And it's so exciting and electrifying. I just found it brilliant. So installing new habits to win, the mindset and how your paradigm talks to you, you have to work on it. You have to work on it so much. So the mindset is so important. What are you saying to yourself? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you loving to yourself? Or is your paradigm talking to you every single day and saying to you that you're not good enough for this, you'll never do that, because your mind is always constantly talking to you. It always is. And I found affirmations has helped me a lot over the years. Affirmations has just been absolutely brilliant. And the sort of affirmations, for example, I'm going to use right now is, the ones I love is, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. I always loved them 3 affirmations. I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. You can add in some more affirmations like I am worthy of a successful life, or I am love, I am confidence, I am deserving of success. I add in extra ones like that. So these were very powerful affirmations that I used to install a new belief system for myself. So affirmations with the mindset can be an all-conquering way that you can use to conquer your life and make that change that you truly want to become. It's good to use affirmations in the morning as well, so I use them a lot when I rise in the morning. But I've got my own routine now, so make sure that you have your own routine, I would say, during the daytime and in the morning. Discipline is so important. If you truly want to take control of your life and you feel you're lacking in certain departments, discipline is so important. It makes a hell of a lot of difference, say like if you start the day early. I found that out. I used to lay until about 9-10 o'clock if I felt I didn't have to get up and go to work too late. But if you want to get stuff done, discipline, being disciplined. What sort of time do you want to wake up? I tend to wake up at 6 or 7 now during the week. That's provided if I'm not doing any late jobs or late acting work. But getting up an early time can be so powerful, and plus it's quiet in the morning. It's quiet to put in your disciplines and work out your day. So adding an extra discipline such as getting up early on most days was very important to me, and I got more stuff done. It's all about time management at the end of the day. So time management for me was very important, especially with all the creative stuff that I do and the jobs and the collaborations that I do with people. So adding in that extra bit of discipline into your life can be all empowering as well. So I'm going to get on to meditation. I'm going to share with you a few examples of the meditation that I do. As I say, I've been doing it since 2014-15. I went to a great meditation teacher back in the day. He was awesome. He got me into it. And what I add to my meditation routines now, another example I'm going to share with you, is not just focusing on your breathing and the power of breathing and having a mindful moment and being connected with Mother Earth and the highest source of creation, such as God or whoever you believe in. Mine's God. But you can use meditation as a process to get where you are, and it's called visualization, creative visualization. Creative visualization is, it's brilliant. I just visualize where I want to be or what I want to achieve, but be crystal clear on that picture. How you want it to turn out, what does it smell like, what does it look like. It can be a very powerful tool, and it is scientifically proven that people who have visualized and connected to their vision over some time, eventually that will manifest into their world. It's already manifested. You manifested it inside. The next step is to manifest it into your outside world, and eventually that will be yours. Seek and you shall find, knock and it will be opened to you. One of my favourite biblical phrases, so I always use that as well. So that goes hand in hand with my meditation. Physical exercise, getting physical, moving around a lot in the morning, that's very important. Being healthy, watch what you're eating. We're an engine, aren't we? We need to fuel our body properly. So we're an engine. So imagine your body is like a car and you're feeding the petrol into it, eating healthy. To do that sort of thing, I need to watch what I was adding into my body, eating more healthier and giving me the energy. That helped me take control. I wanted to make odd subtle changes to odd things that I eat or drink, and that helped as well. So having a physically fit body helped me to go onto the road and create my dreams. Reading inspiring things, I love doing that. I love reading inspiring books. I love reading lots of things. What made me want to become not just an actor, but also becoming an award-winning actor, but becoming an entrepreneur. I was fascinated with becoming an entrepreneur all the way back from 2015, because my first experience with that was I was reading Richard Branson's autobiography, The Virgin Way, and the book, I was reading it on the way to a holiday in Sicily to my mate's wedding. And that book, I was just hooked to it. The tale about Richard Branson, what he'd achieved, and how he dropped out of school, and then he started up a magazine supplement, and then that led to him developing Virgin, and then Virgin Music, and then now look at all his enterprises. So I was fascinated how someone could create so much out of their passion. So reading inspiring things, there's so many good books out there. The Alter Ego Effect is a good book. I've been reading that recently, about powerful identities you can apply to yourself to becoming successful in what you're lacking in your life. Think and Grow Rich, I love that book as well, by Napoleon Hill. Inspiring books that have helped me and going to put me in good stead for the future. I love listening and watching motivational videos as well. Like I mentioned, a few so far doing this. Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins. They're all legends. Elle Nightingale, Les Brown, they're all legends. They truly are. They're so inspiring. So I think it's so important. I suddenly decided to watch and listen to motivational videos every single morning. It's so important to me. That was another part of me taking control, watching these inspiring videos every single day. A lot of people like waking up and putting on the news channel, the 24 news channel, or reading the newspaper in the morning. God knows why, but some people seem to like researching up on their wars and riots. But I just don't think that's a good way of starting your day. I really don't. Nothing wrong with knowing what's going on in the world, but to truly be empowered and not let outside sources ruin that vision for you. You need to stay in your own power, and by staying in your own power, watching and starting the day, watching motivational videos by these inspirational speakers, it's truly a way of connecting with your soul and giving you the belief and the right mindset. As I've mentioned at the beginning, the right mindset. You have to alter the mindset and the paradigm first to give you that new belief that you can take control and you can achieve every single thing that you wanted in life. So I'm going to move on to being in control, and by being and staying in control, I'm going to mention having mentors. Having mentors to guide me was so important to me. I've got wonderful mentors. I had a brand mentor who helped me develop my brand with my Performing Arts Academy, LPA. He's just been absolutely brilliant over the years. I've got a film coach. He's absolutely amazing. I salute him. Paul J. Lane, his name is. He's an award-winning director and he's a writer as well. And I go to some of his film acting classes, and I've been in some of his films. He's just been absolutely, he's a genius as well. He's just been brilliant. So having these mentors who will help you where you want to go. They will give you words of wisdom on where you're going in your life. The mentors are important. Mentors and coaches can give you the solution, the key to unlocking your brain and unlocking your genius, because we all have a genius inside of us, and it's imperative, I think, to have mentors and a coach to take you where you want to go. And having a clear vision of where I wanted to go, I think it's very important to have a plan. I mean, I never used to have a plan. I used to go out into the world with my fingers crossed. But having the clear vision, at the end of the day, by taking control and knowing what I wanted to achieve, I had to have that vision. So you've got to have that long-term vision. So I created a long-term vision in my head. I think it's very important to write that vision down. You could have something like a 10-year plan. What does your life look like? How do you want it to look like? And then basically build up these stepping stones, as I call it. You've got to be patient. The stepping stones that will lead you to manifest and develop that vision. And that vision is the one that will drive you. It will get you out of bed in the morning. It certainly got me out of bed. Get me out of bed. Be motivated. I know what I wanted. I knew what I wanted. I know what I still wanted. So build up the stepping stones. Develop a plan. Develop not just a 10-year plan, but develop a yearly plan, develop a monthly plan, and develop a weekly plan, and develop a daily plan. That's what I do every single week. And adding in these small stepping stones, I know will get me to my goal and my final vision. I've already achieved a lot of things so far that I've dreamed about, but I have so many things I want to create and aim for. There's still so much more to come, so I am truly grateful for that and have the faith, and I'm truly grateful for God and the entire universe for giving me all these people that I've met in my life, right from my agent Elaine Eaglestone guiding me into having a really rewarding acting career, and the coaches and mentors that I've had that can help me create businesses that I truly wanted. So it's a life I dreamed of, and I'm truly grateful for every single person that has entered my life and helped me develop this dream that I'm on the road and this mission that I'm on to. But anyway, this is my podcast interview. Simon Gibbons, I'm the Magnetic Geezer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon, for the wonderful talk. It was much needed. I'm so grateful to you for taking out time and choosing Self Talk Show as a medium to spread awareness about the same. It was lovely having you on the show. So with this, we come to an end of this episode. Hope you liked it, and the feedback would definitely do wonders. We would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to Self Talk Show. More episodes and more awareness is coming your way, so stay tuned and keep self-talking. You can reach out to us for questions, queries or suggestions at www.selftalkshow.com or email us at showselftalk@gmail.com or through social media pages on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you again and see you with another episode.